That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Yeah, theoretically. I'm also super pumped to see how this story with Ifrit goes, with him being like a second icon of fire and whatnot. And maybe there's something about Ifrit specifically that is like able to steal powers from the other icons. That'd be pretty cool. All right, I figured that wouldn't do anything, but it was worth trying. Come here, you. Burn. Easy murder. Collateral flames. I think I've about decided to just refund the incineration thing, by the way, or ignition, rather. I feel like its only real benefit is that it levels up real fast. I don't really like sliding so far across the screen, and I feel like it's not that good, except on tiny enemies.
Was the last of them. I better let Quentin's man know.
I much prefer Heat Wave, and I don't think I want to go to the trouble of having to level up Incineration enough to put it on Garuda. I think I'd rather get Tornado on Garuda, if I could, to be quite honest with you. And Ignition does recharge really fast, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't really want like a super fast recharge move. I want like big moves that can take a little while to recharge, like Phoenix Flame or whatever it's called, and maybe Tornado if I end up liking Tornado. And then I want like some decent charge time moves like Heat Wave and Gouge, because a lot of times I'm actually like watching enemies and waiting and giving my moves time to recharge as I try to line up a precision dodge or a the other thing, a parry potentially.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quentin would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quentin's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
How nice. Quest complete. Yeah, so I think what we're going to do right now, actually, I'm just going to do it right now. Before we get back into the main missions here, it's going to take a lot of my focus. Hello. Main menu journal. I've never gone to the journal before. Journal tab contains info on main story progress, as well as all current and completed side quests. Oh, how nice. Okay. Shortcuts. Strength tonic. I want to change. Yeah, I don't want to use this item. I want to... Oh, square to add to shortcuts. There we go. Gonna put the Lionheart tonic down there. I never use the bottom thing anyway, because it's not healing, but maybe I'll remember to. Okay, then here... Get rid of ignition for... Oh, you don't do it in attributes, you do it over here. Get rid of ignition for Heat Wave again, because I really like Heat Wave. And then keep the others for now. I don't want Wicked Wheel, but it's the only thing we have at the moment. Abilities, I'm going to refund ignition, because I don't like it. Thank you. And then with 300 ability points, could save up for Limit Break. There's really nothing I can use for it right now. What does Flames of Rebirth do on upgrade? Just increase number of hits? I mean, that's pretty good. Heat Wave on upgrade increases shock waves. Gouge is follow-up strike speed. So I think that means I get through Gouge even faster, which honestly, Gouge's biggest downside is that it takes a while to get through all the hits, which means the enemy can get out of their stun or hit me out of it. So I kind of think I want to look at upgrading Gouge and Heat Wave. And then after we upgrade those, maybe we'll look at saving up for either aerial blast or upgrading limit break one more. I think that will be my plan for now. So hit me with the world map. And let's go talk to Gav. I think it's time for main missions, lads. Excitement. Hello. Oh, Gav, you're right here.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then.
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our Eikons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an Eikon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Dude, I hope we get some sick big battles with like multiple Eikons going crazy at once. Oh, I would love that. Well, here we go to Oriflame, and we're going through Lostwing to start, it seems. What could possibly go wrong? Surely nothing.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
But how did the
Is Jill not with us? Oh, I thought that Jill was going with us. How do you guys still not have this conversation about the grocer over with? Like, honestly, come on. Where am I going? Where am I going? Way up there? This would be a lot faster, wouldn't it? Or can I not go this way? Let's find out. Why would it let me fast travel here if I can't go this way? Yeah, the Dragon's Area. This seems way quicker. Alright, so we just got Torgal with us right now, no one else. Okay. I didn't realize Jill was going separate from us. But I would love to see a handful of Eikons going insane together at once. Like fighting against Bahamut and then like Shiva and Ifrit side by side doing it. Oh, I'd love that. Sup, you antelopes? I will be murdering you now. Get wrecked. These things are so low level. Easy peasy. No, you don't. No, you don't. None of that. Someone else mad over there? Hey, it was just Torgal growling. Fine. Who'd win in a fight, Alphen or Clive? Neither. They'd both team up to, like, destroy racism or whatever. It's like what they're both into.
There. North. The soldiers used to speak of a brothel. But that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Let's find out.
moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely.
I'm taken.
I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Clive. Well,
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
probably a good thing that Jill isn't here for this. Fruit seller, I need your strongest fruits.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut-tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
Language.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Pretty much. Hop. Just some little hippie hops, don't mind me. What have we here?
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
That is a building. Look at that.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I began to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
The Moon and Stars seal.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Did this just become a detective game? Do I have to find this chick? Do I have to become Batman?
I should probably start here.
Alright. And we have some other side quests, it seems.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you.
Why is the dame not already spoken?
See what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Why is the dame not already spoken to all of these other girls that work for her?
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Let's get it. Let me look at this map. Oh, we have 3 side quests in here. What the heck?
I haven't seen you around the Vale